Hello, it's me James and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I've got another list of bugs, glitches and updates to share with you guys. And I am not gonna lie, this video is full of good and bad news. First things first, yes, we have had a brand new update, which I did suspect was gonna drop at some point. And yeah, we have had a new update. We are now in the 1.21.30 update. That is correct. So we're gonna go through some important news first, what I would say anyway. So yeah, first things first, Minecraft Live has now officially been announced. I'm going to throw up this picture right now. It is the 28th, which means it's actually not that long away. So make sure you are ready and put that date in your diary, because Minecraft Live is happening literally very, very soon. So that is the first bit of good news. Another bit of good news which I've noticed in this update is the half a heart thing is now officially gone. We're back to normal hearts. Yeah, I don't know if anyone else is still having the half a heart issue, but as soon as I updated, yeah, literally, it had disappeared. So I think they've fixed that now, which is pretty nice. And now for the bad news, or at least the first bit of bad news. I know, I'm sorry. But yeah, long story short, the infinite kelp farm is no longer working, or at least the 0 tick part of the farm is no longer working, as you can see. Yeah, it's completely broken. So, what I'm thinking is they have officially patched it out of the game. I did warn you guys over and over again to make the most of this farm. I was definitely surprised that it made it into the 1.21 update anyway, because that did give us the ability to have quite literally infinite fuel, and with these we could trade these for emeralds, meaning we had infinite emeralds, and pretty much anything infinite and free, yeah, Mojang are gonna remove. However, I'm gonna look into this, see if I can fix it. If I can, I'll post a video. If not, I mean, yeah, there we go. We're gonna have to find some other system. However, I mean, there are pretty good kelp farms about, but unfortunately, yeah, it is currently broken. The next part of the video, we have good and bad news. We have new illegals coming into the game, and they're really, really easy to get. I'm going to show you what they are right now. Ignore the sound of the minecart, but basically the illegals we're looking for are these guys, believe it or not. And you literally don't need to do anything apart from capture them. Let me explain a little bit more. So you'll be able to see I've got this pack on at the moment, and what this pack does, actually I think maybe these can jump out. Yeah, what this pack does is essentially allow you to see the health on a mob. So you can see right here, these foxes have got 20 health points. Alright, so that is not always the case, or at least not always going to be the case. That is going to change to match to Java, meaning these will go down to 10 health points. So what I would do if I was you, I would get myself a couple of foxes, breed some foxes. I'm going to need to get myself a white fox as well, a snow fox, because that is obviously going to be a rare fox once these do change. And this is going to change very, very soon. This is in the, I think, some kind of preview, 1.30.30 summit preview, so it's gonna happen very, very soon. So if you see this video, make sure you get yourself some foxes, and these will be classed as old foxes, which will be illegal because they will have 20, not 10 HP. Now I think I just broke my farm because they're holding those blocks. Damn it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. They're going to be illegal anyway. And if you're looking for a pack that shows the health of mobs, you can jump on over to the JamFam Discord and find this exact pack. Alternatively, you can just type in Google as well. Alright, now the new illegal mob is out of the way. We've got some... I don't know how to put this. This is pretty terrible news, to say the least. When I say terrible, I mean it is our worst nightmare if you're an illegal collector. And you can see this museum. I literally made this museum specifically for illegal blocks. What I'm about to tell you now, I'm going to actually make a specific video on this because it is diabolical. The illegals that we've been collecting are being removed out of the game. Alright, that sounds a little bit dramatic, but I'm not even kidding. Not every single one is being removed out of the game, and this is why it confuses me, but it is happening. The purge has already started, and let me show you what ones I've currently lost. I've currently lost all of my illegal schools from the Regen glitch, and that does include the like the player school, which was a really, really rare school. All of these have actually just changed into skeleton schools. So what I hear as well, these will officially go soon as well. I hope they don't. They haven't gone yet, but apparently any of these will be going as well, and a lot more. I think it's all of the tile kind of the tile illegals that they're trying to get rid of. I think I have no idea why exactly. But also, there's other things that I can't really explain, which I'm going to have a look at right now. I mentioned this very briefly, and I didn't think too much of it at the time. But remember, fern grass? I can't even find mine to show you, but basically the fern grass is gone as well. That's been gone for a while, but it did make me wonder why, if you're able to literally grab an item in the game, how are they changing the items in everyone's world? Like, are they just deleting it off record or something like that? It's just absolutely crazy. I don't think they should be doing that, because there's a lot of people in this specific community that has put so much effort into getting illegals. And let me tell you, this is just the start. I literally, I wish I was lying, but I'm not. This is just the start. I've been shown a list on Discord of a whole bunch of illegals that is literally going to vanish into thin air. Now, fortunately enough, there is kind of a silver lining, or at least what I think is a silver lining. And in my opinion, the silver lining comes with big mobs in boats. So this is now an illegal thing to do. You cannot no longer get big mobs in boats. However, around the time of implementing this to the Bedrock Edition, there was a lot of people, myself included, who got every single big mob to exist in the game and went ahead and put them in a boat. The reason being is because this is now an illegal. We cannot do this anymore. This is a form of a mob illegal, which we can't do anymore. And through the process of them implementing this, in the updates after it was implemented, a lot of these just used to pop out of boats. Well, I made a series of videos complaining about that, and every single time they actually fixed it for the community, meaning we was actually allowed to save this illegal. What I'm trying to say is, we've done it before where they've kind of allowed this. They could have easily just not done it and just kind of gone with it and just said, no, you're having no big mobs in boats, but they literally allowed it. I'm thinking if they allowed the big mobs in boats for us to kind of keep as a history, you know, why not allow us to keep the illegals that we've already got? How is it impacting the game so much that you literally need to remove them out of the game? Again, I'm going to make a full video on this because it is really diabolical. It's more bad than people think. And I'm going to leave it here because I don't want to continue to talk about illegals going. It's so sad. So yeah, I just thought I'd briefly mention it. I know I can carry on talking for ages, but I wanted to let you know that the Purge is most definitely here. And I don't think there's a way to stop it unless we team together and say, come on, Mojang. You know, we've put so much effort into our museums. One of my proudest things is seeing your guys' museums. The amount of effort that goes into them, the different shapes, sizes, different block formations. It's absolutely amazing. I just think you're literally taking the things away that goes inside them, you know? So, yeah, if you're having problems or notice any illegals go missing, feel free to keep me updated in the comments below. And, yeah, watch out for the video that I'm going to make about that subject anyway. Next on the list, we're going to answer a question that I get asked most when we get a new update. And that is, of course, does Regen still work? So, let's go to the end and find out. Well, we're in the end, and first off the bat, have no idea why these islands are respawning. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that again, which is super annoying. There seems to be two. Super annoying. Yeah, definitely gonna need to fix that again. Let's go down to the Regen machine. So I've got it set up, ready to dupe already. What I'm going to do is perform the dupe, and then I'll set it up again so you basically can see it worked over and over again. Long story short, we're in a chunk. The initial machine is in its own chunk. However, the items and the chest that we want to duplicate is also in its own chunk. There is nothing else in that chunk. What I'm going to do is just grab that. And yeah, that is a completely empty chunk. We're on the bottom part of the end as well, so we're just using two chunks on the bottom of the end. And long story short, I'm going to pull this lever, I'm going to save and quit, I'm going to log on. One thing I have found in this update is logging on has been a lot longer. However, unfortunately, this time it has instantly logged on for me. And there we go. We have been able to very quickly duplicate the items. Now, as far as resetting this goes, you just destroy the chests like this, which I'm going to do right now. And a very important bit, which obviously some people, I know for a fact, do, which you shouldn't do, because it will prevent the dupe to work. So now I cannot add any more items in there. If I do, I'm going to have to wait for the setup to save again. And on a realm, that will be like at least 3 minutes. Alright, so yeah, you're definitely going to have to wait if you add any more items. Fortunately for me, I've added no new items. They're the exact same items. So I would literally go like this again. I'd save and quit. And then I would log back on. And yeah, the items would be duplicated again. Another thing, oh, I've already mentioned it, but the loading on this, I've had, oh god. Dude! For a minute there, I thought the whole end was going to come back. Oh my god, that's scary. But yeah, there you go. The Regen dupe survives yet another update. I can barely believe it. How cool is that? And yeah, just remember, if you add anything else into this, so now remember, remove these ones. If you add any more items, you are going to have to wait for the system to save again, because you are changing the system. But yeah, Regen still works. Full tutorial in the description below. We're going to test out the stack duplication glitch. Basically, for anyone who doesn't know, this works in either the overworld or nether. If you cannot get this to work in the overworld, feel free to go in the nether. Now for me, for some reason, I can never get this to work in the overworld, so I'm going to head to the nether and we're going to test this out. There's also a couple different versions of this glitch, which we'll test out today as well. So first things first, we have entered the nether, as you can see, and now I'm in the nether. Basically, I have got myself, oh, apparently I just got some random diamonds come from somewhere, but I don't need that many. I'm going to throw them off the side. Basically, what we're going to want to do is have 64 in our inventory. We're just going to do it with diamonds, and then we're going to throw one on the floor like this, and then fill the rest of our inventory like this, just so we can't pick that one up. Alright, we can't pick any more items up, so that one is stuck on the floor. So what we're going to do is we're going to click this. You can do it on this one right here if you want, which I'll do. Basically, we're going to click this and exit out at the same time. So exit out your inventory whilst clicking that stack, and hopefully we'll be able to pick up that item at the exact same time of yeah, there you go. So I'm able to pick up the item and also have the 64 in my hand, as you can see. So I'll just do that again quickly. So there you go, I've got the 64 and the extra item. You can do this with a shulker box, allowing you to carry 1700 extra items. At this point, all you simply want to do is save and quit. This works on normal worlds and realms. So we're just going to go on back on Simply Survival. Thankfully, it is loaded up nice and quickly. And now you can see, instead of having one stack, we've actually got 2 stacks. So essentially, you can, you know, duplicate many stacks of whatever you want. Unfortunately, you do need a stack to start off with, which is kind of unfortunate. So now I'm going to show you a super OP way to do that glitch. Basically, I'm going to perform this in the nether once again. This time I've got 9 different stacks of items that I'm going to duplicate. I'm going to throw these into a crafting table like this. You can just place them in. Alright. And once we've done that, we're going to want to fill our inventory, making sure our inventory is completely full. There we go. Yep, happy with that. And we're just going to exit out the game using Alt F4. And then we can just go back on to the game. And once we've loaded the game again, we should have duplicated all 9 stacks, which is pretty good. Just got to wait for it to load up. Have a sip of my coffee while we're waiting. Yeah, we're just waiting for it to load up. There we go. Shouldn't be too long now. Alright, and now, as you can see, I've got 64 items in my inventory. And we've also got the 64 items in the crafting table. Now, I've opened the crafting table, bearing in mind, these are all going to come flowing back to me, as you can see. So yeah, that's just another OP way to do that on a realm with a crafting table. Maybe it'll work on a normal world. You just got to wait a little bit of time. But yeah, really OP, that one. Well, I don't know if you just saw that, but a chunk just reappeared, and I actually landed on the chunk. I was getting scared a little bit then. I'm going to leave that bit in the video because, dude, this update is a little bit scary. So the last thing I want to test in today's video is probably the most annoying bug. I do know at some point it's getting fixed, but I'm not sure when. So let's check if it has been fixed. It is night time. No doubt some of you might know what I'm rambling on about. Let me just go down here. Basically, has the text on the bed sleep thing been fixed? Oh, damn. It's not even been fixed yet. Alright, hopefully that will get fixed soon, but that is so annoying. Once you see it, you literally cannot unsee it. But that, my friends, is all I've got time for today. Remember, if you've got any bugs, glitches, or updates, let me know in the comments below. And most importantly, if you're an illegals collector suffering with lost illegals, please, please, please make a comment below. And, yeah, you'll probably get featured in a video because I am going to be making a more detailed video about that problem. But, like I said, that's all I've got time for. I will catch you guys on the next one.